Good afternoon, everyone. This is YC from YC Cooks and Bakes. Hope everybody is having a great day today. It has been sunny in South Carolina today, 77 degrees. This weekend it's supposed to go up to 84 Saturday and Sunday. Monday all the way up to 90. So the weather is starting to turn a little bit nicer. I say nicer, but that's actually hot for us. But we'll get the pool ready. Today, I'm just going to do something with this ravioli that I had in my freezer, and it's from Priano. See, it was frozen, and it's cheese ravioli. Wanted to show you the bag so you know what it looks like. And you just put it in, put a little bit of salt and olive oil and some boiling water, and then when it boils, you just put this in, and then turn it down to simmer for like 3 to 5 minutes, and then they're done to your desired tenderness, how you and your family like it. But I do have a couple cans of stewed tomatoes, and I have some onion, and I have a couple of zucchini. Well, I have 4 zucchini, and I have a part thing of paste, and I have a part thing of Prego, and I'm going to use some of this beef. Some of it I'm using for burgers, but I'm going to use some in this. And then I have some Parmesan cheese. And so with all that in mind, I'm going to do something in my 9x13 dish that I like to use so often. So let me go check on this ravioli I have in the simmering boiling water, and I'll come back. Okay, you can see I only used this much ground beef, like a hand, like one little, like you buy a little square pack in the stores, just like that. That's the only amount that I used. And so I have the ravioli draining right now, and I'm not putting water on it to cool it or anything like that. I'm just leaving it in the colander to drain. And I put that part of the ground beef in the same pot. I'm not about dirtying a whole pile of pots. So that's what I do. And my 9x13, I already went ahead and sprayed with, I believe it's canola spray. Okay. Okay, I'm going to bring you forward so that you can see. I'm just going to, chop up an onion. Well, take this outer skin off of it. I don't want to take too much of the onion away because that's just wasteful. Okay. So I hope everybody's having a really great day. I know what some of you have made for your dinner. I've been watching a lot of videos. If you're having an exciting dinner tonight, make sure you tell me in the comments. Oops. And also tell me, do you like to, when you cook, do you like to clean as you go, or just make a great big mess, go, 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 and then clean it all up when you're done? Because I always find there's actually 3 kinds of people. There's the chefs that make a mess, and let everybody else clean it up. And then there's the ones who clean as they go. That's me. And then the ones who just make a mess and say, oh, I'll clean it in the morning. So tell me what kind of person you are. I can't do that. I wouldn't be able to go to bed knowing there was like sauce on a pan or something, or a sink full of dishes. I mean, sometimes we'll have glasses and mugs and stuff, like coffee cups and stuff from hot tea and all that late at night, and that doesn't bother me so much. But if there was, there's not going to be a lasagna pan or anything in my sink when I wake up, I would just like freak out. I don't want that. Okay, so we just have a half of a medium onion roughly chopped here, and I have to go stir the meat. I'm cooking the ground beef first so that I can drain the fat. Okay, I went ahead and drained that little bit of beef that I cooked, and now that I drained it, I can start adding seasonings and stuff, and they just won't go down in the grease pot, you know. Um, I am going to have, you know, garlic, salt, and pepper. Those are a must in our family. I think garlic runs in our veins. But I am going to start cutting some zucchini, and I'm just going to take off any bad marks that I see. I see there's just the end has a bad mark on it. Um, I might take some of the peeling off. I might peel these. I'm not sure yet. But what I wanted to tell you was that ravioli bag is 25 ounces. Some stores, like if it's just you and a spouse, or there's just 3 of you as opposed to 6 of you like here, there is 9-ounce bags. You don't have to buy a 25-ounce one. There's, in the stores, they have 9-ounce ones. Now, they didn't have that at the store that I was at, but I'm sure they would at Walmart or somewhere like that, you know. So I think I'm going to peel this. Even though a lot of nutrients are in it, I'm not really big on the peelings on these. I mean, I like the taste of them. I'm not big on the looks of them today. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'll just maybe keep one of them with the peeling on. I'll just take the best zucchini and keep that peeling on, and the rest I'll go ahead and peel. And I'm going to cut them lengthwise as opposed to this way. I'm going to cut them this way. Okay, so let me get this job done. Okay, I have all these done. I'm going to go ahead and put this in the pot with the ground beef and the onions, and I'm going to cook them just until crisp tender, you know, not mushy. Okay, I want you to know I'm putting in half a teaspoon of Italian seasoning, and I am going to put in the cans of stewed tomatoes. And how I do this is, I don't know if you've ever seen stewed tomatoes, but they're still kind of like whole in here. And I actually squish them and crush them just with my hands. And they go into my pot like that. Okay, I did put in the, I didn't drain those stewed tomatoes, and I wanted you to know that. And I am going to put in this, it's like a half a cup of the paste picante left, remember from that other meal I did that I made myself, you know, with all the different Mexican cuisine. And then there's like maybe 3/4 of a cup of this Prego left. So between the juice from the stewed tomatoes and this, I am going to have a red sauce, and that's from making sure that I use up stuff in my fridge and my cupboard without running out to the store and spending more money. Okay, I have it ready to put into the oven now, and I just want to bring you forward so you can see what it looks like. That's what I did in the pot on top of the stove. So you can see some of the zucchini and some of the ravioli. Okay, and I'm going to probably serve some Texas toast with it. And you know, some of you have seen this at Aldi, of course. And I think what I'm going to do is just sprinkle a little bit of this fine parmesan on top of it. And can you remember what I add to red sauces to bring out the tomato flavor? Does anybody remember what I told you in one of my videos? That's right. A couple of you got it. I could hear it all the way here in South Carolina. A little bit of sugar. A little bit of sugar. A little dab will do ya. Bring out that tomato flavor. And this will be absolutely delicious. I'm going to put it in a 350-degree Fahrenheit oven for about 25 minutes, and I'll bring you back. Hi everyone. this evening I just wanted to basically share my supper idea with you. Of course, I did not do the ravioli from scratch. That's the beauty of when you can buy plain frozen cheese ravioli. It gives you your artistic culinary license to do what you want with it. Bring it home and make it your own masterpiece. Um, you don't have to put the ground beef. You can keep it vegetarian like and just saute the zucchini. You can add eggplant to it or yellow squash. I wanted stewed tomatoes with it, but I did put the beef because we have a lot of meat eaters in my family. My husband likes to have beef, with his pasta. But because it's cheese ravioli, that gives you the license to do what you want with the meal. And if you didn't want an expensive meat like beef, you could always put in a loop of sausage or something more on the cheap and make it your own dish. That's the beauty of it. Black olives, you name it, it's endless what you could put in it. I chose chopped onion, whatever I'll put down in the description what all I did. But this is in the Texas toast. I didn't make from scratch. I just put it with it. So I'm basically just sharing a supper idea with you this evening rather than, teaching you a new recipe or something like that. It's just stuff I had in the house that I wanted to put together. And it helps utilize it to where I'm not throwing out food and it makes a good meal. So let me go see if this stuff is ready. Okay, it's supper time. Everything is ready. Everything looks really good. The ravioli looks great. The zucchini looks really delicious. And our Texas toast. So I'm going to lift you up so you can see it. There it is. I hope you can see it. And that is my dinner idea for this evening. I hope everybody has a great night. Bye-bye.